guys, I want to talk to you guys about the New York City rental process. So you might have come across some interesting apartments online. You've wondered, could I actually afford this apartment? Well, I'm going to give you the formula and we can figure out together if you can actually afford these apartments. So the formula is you take the monthly rent, you times it by 40, and that equals the minimum amount you have to make per year in order to qualify for an apartment. So let's take the example of a $3,000 a month apartment. You do $3,000, you times it by 40, and that equals $120,000. So you have to make at a minimum $120,000 to be able to afford that apartment, according to the landlords. You might be thinking, well, I don't make $120,000 a year, but I really want to live in that apartment. So there's a couple of options. The first option is you get a roommate or a significant other to move in with you. So in that scenario, let's say you make $60,000 and your significant other makes $60,000. Because your combined income is $120,000, you qualify for that $3,000 a month apartment. Let's say you don't want to have a roommate or someone else move in. What are your other options? Well, one option is to get a guarantor. So a guarantor is someone who is a qualified party who, in the case that you weren't going to pay your rent, they are responsible. So that could be a family member, that could be a dad, a good friend, anything like that. Someone who is willing to take on the responsibility if you don't pay your rent. So the formula for guarantor is the monthly rent times 80 is the minimum amount. So in that scenario for a $3,000 a month apartment, your guarantor would do 3,000 times 80 equals $240,000. So your guarantor would have to make $240,000 for you to qualify for that apartment. So you might be wondering, well, I don't have a guarantor, and is there any other option? So there's a last option, and the last option is for you to use a corporate guarantor. Generally, you'll pay a fee to a corporate guarantor service, and they will guarantee you. So you don't need to make that 40 times rent. You don't need to have a family member guarantee. You're paying about a 1-month fee to them in order for them to guarantee you so you can go live in that apartment. So it's a bit of a complicated process, and it gets a little more complicated than what I've gotten into here. So if you guys have any questions about how the rental process works, or even just in general about the New York City rental market, feel free to reach out to me and I would love to talk with you guys. Thanks so much. Bye.